I'd like to take this occasion to thank all of the Periscope live stream community that engaged with me in January and February of 2020 on this Vietnam quest. Je voudrais remercier la communauté Periscope qui a participé avec moi durant cette tournée au Vietnam.
Your name
is Paul.
Paul. It was really nice. Let's
Nice-
do that.
nice
It
to
was
meet
nice
you.
meeting you, Paul.
Take
You've
care.
been very generous.
No. Enjoyed your company.
Thank you. So that was cool because now we know there's an institute. He thinks my diamond's the diamond, and there's a way to find out for sure. And he liked my blue sapphire, and he also did not dislike my orange jade, and he saw my boar's tooth or whatever tooth that is, and he liked my idea. So it's like I'm kind of, I just need to find the right artisan for the right price to make something that would be cool, rather than sitting in a box. But there's a reason why it's been in a box for 15 years. I just haven't come across the right circumstances to say, hey, for this amount of gold, they can make something that I would feel comfortable either wearing or, having. In the orange jade, in fact, I have an idea of, I've seen some things where you have like a dragon, like a dual dragons, dragon twins, and they clasp a ring, all right, in their jaw. So they're pulling at opposite ends. So I'm thinking like of a setting, and then I saw some very rustic, artisanal gold jewelry made in Bali, and it's very kind of chunky, kind of primitive, but really nice because they're just like pure forms, and they have like basic settings on, let's say, that egg-shaped thing where it sits very nicely. They might have like 4 points that hold it in, and it's thick enough that you can bang it and it's never going to fall out. And I was thinking of making like a kind of a setting where it had 2 loops and then 2 dragons were pulling on either side. That would like fit on. Yeah, apparently you can get things appraised here for very cheaply. So that way you know what you've got when you've got an institute that has experts, but they're only charging $5. That's unreal. That's amazing. And I got a free evaluation from Paul. So I can't think of a nicer way to spend Sundays here. Just looking at what they have on display. Although that kind of, I don't like the colors, although the red rubies actually kind of look nice, but they're just like same. So yeah, so now you guys know what I've been carrying around to Vietnam all this time. You know that I got a possible diamond, I've got a sapphire, I've got a piece of jade, I got a boar's tooth. So yeah, come and find me, right? And here's some of this, look at the blue in this black stone. I kind of like the color of that blue. And I'm not sure, this looks like a stalagmite. I wonder if this is from a cave. And here, look at this green colored rock. And it almost looks like a tool. So Chris, sometimes I walk around like a bear in a cage. And because this is an enclosed courtyard, I forget that the signal sometimes gets blocked, so I just have to walk 2 feet that way, and then it's blocked. Hey Rose, is that you, Rosella? Hi, the yearly Tucson Gem Show just ended. It's about to. Hold on a second. No, you're Rosie, but you're in Tucson? And the gem show is about to end? Okay, well, I'm quite a ways away from Tucson, Arizona. But did you do a live stream of it, or is it an event that you're thinking of going to, or is it like ongoing and it's going to close like in 2 hours? Okay, I was just kidding because I get a lot of funny, like obvious comments, and I kind of like get used to kind of putting it back out there, as it were, because I just get bombarded all the time with like obvious statements. And no, I heard you were talking about gems. Yes, I was actually here with this gentleman called Paul, who was showing me some things about his knowledge, his limited knowledge of his interested hobby. So I was listening with earnest. No, I heard it talking about gems, so I thought to mention. Thank you for mentioning that. It's early year for like 2 weeks. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you're able to actually, because this, somebody you'll see gem, they might be interested in it maybe a year from now, maybe a month from now. So yeah, any little piece of information that we can add to, I keep moving and I think I'm losing signal. We can add to the topic at hand. Will certainly be very welcome every February. Okay. So guys out there, if you're in the Tucson, Arizona area, every February there's a gem market or a gem show that Rosie just mentioned. So good to know. I've never been to Tucson, but I could always, one day I might, and I actually have viewers from Arizona. I don't know if they live in Tucson per se, but so it looks like whatever's on that table seems to be a lot more interest to them than all the other tables. So that's pretty telling. That to me tells me that they are where it's at in terms of possible, where you can say, well, I'll offer you this much for it, kind of thing. Okay, we'll offer you for what exactly? So the reddish stones, the spinels, were what he was after. No, not necessarily no. It's just they're things that you pick up because you travel. And like I was explaining to Paul 15 years ago, I was in Burma, and the people who were kind of ferrying me around when I was in Burma brought me, before they dropped me off at the airport, they said, why don't we go into the Gem Museum? So I did, and then there's a boutique right next to it, and then, I was saying, oh, and they were showing me, well, are you interested in looking at gems, and how much is that? Oh, it's like, I think I might have spent $100 US on the blue star sapphire that I showed Paul earlier, and the orange jade might have been something like $40, or maybe not as much higher than $40. So before leaving the country, I basically spent about $140 on gems, the ones that I showed Paul. So he did actually say the right words. He held the jade to his cheek, and he did say it was cold. The signal is better this time. This is the Sunday gem market in Hanoi. I'm walking in an area that might have better signal. Hey, Combo 13. So this is Sunday's gem market. Hey, Nick, check this out. So there's a varying degrees of gemstones available here. I think those are like aquamarines, if I'm not mistaken. So I think this place is known for its star rubies, but not 100% certain. I'll hopefully find more about this place. How's the signal? Can you hear me? Is the signal coming in? Because it's kind of dimly lit. Hey, ex-cutlery. Can you guys hear me? I'm standing in the only place inside this courtyard that has open sky, so I'm hoping, buddy, sound and vision's good because it goes down a narrow thing. It's all covered in concrete. I think it's meant so that people can't rush in or rush out. Hey, Linda, we're here at the gem market. Check this out. And apparently nobody has any qualms about filming. So there looks like a multitude. I figured you guys might like to look at some of these things. So these are gems produced in Vietnam, and this is a Sunday-only market between 8 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. And apparently it's good luck to make a sale early on. That's the... oh, check out these. Look at all the fine little inclusions in the hairs and stuff. Are you guys seeing this okay? So polished black stone. Chris, I found my... Oh, am I? Oh, shucks. I found my Rode mic, so I did not lose it. I did not leave it behind like I thought. So I like this this lady's carefully putting garnets at the moment, I think. Oh, and I have the sniffles, but I do have Kleenexes. But check out these aquamarines. These are the green ones and the blue ones. They look really deep. They look really deep. Like, look at that. I have no clue. I just got here. But the thing is that they're setting up the tables, and there are other tables here and there. And these are very raw rocks. Some of them are. These are. I'm not sure what this. Let's the haggling begin. Yes. So this looks like it's attached to the place, and you know I've seen jade trees before, and these are like jade Buddhas. Bonjour, rendez-vous in New York. Oh, look, these look like Natsukis. Like rabbits and things. And laughing Buddhas. So there's a little antique market that has a lot of bronze next door in the entrance. So I'm hoping, you know, the cold is still kind of, oh, there's some bonsais. May as well, yeah, semi-precious stones, sure. Look at how this man is maintaining his bonsais. Wow, that takes dedication. Okay, back to the gems. Okay, so there's all kinds of stuff here. And it's a lovely courtyard. Yes. I kind of read about this place, like, you know, like very unusual things you can do when you're in Hanoi. And because this only happens on a Sunday, and I took a grab out here, which if you guys who don't know what a grab is, it's a motorcycle taxi. And it is a miserable day out today. It's like one of those really cold fall days where the wind rips through you, and if you're not wearing a jacket. And so I'm wearing I'm wearing one of my Costco pullovers. Yay, Costco. Came in handy. So on a day like today, on the back of a bike, getting here, this was the ideal thing to wear. No, the rainy season is generally in the spring and summer. Yay, Costco, right. I've seen Kirkland things here for sale. I don't know if they're knockoff stuff